Right, now I know you can't see the little crease in your thumb on this left hand one, but we saw the lines on there, so we can see that your right hand grip being so much over the top like it was, as I say, it's about 44 degrees over, which means when you come back to a so-called neutral, which is roughly about there, your club now is going to be aiming 44 degrees to the right.
Yeah,
so you've got to do so many things then to try to either fold your arms over, well in half a second your arms can't work that quick, under any control, or lean back on it or come over the top. You kind of did 2 of those 3 things, yeah? Maybe 3 of those 3 things, sometimes in desperation, but it made it very difficult for you to hit that ball consistently straight. And when you try to change the speed, hit it softer, 3/4 shots, timing's gone, yeah? So you've got to get yourself in this position here now, as you can see, starting off, let me get it back to start, no. Start off with the feet together there, clubbing just your left, and do this with your right palm, yeah? So your right elbow now is sort of like in that bicep curl, and then just comes onto the back of the club there now and just grips around, yeah? You're just putting yourself in a position where, as if you were going to sort of like throw a ball, yeah? You wouldn't put your elbow like that to try and throw a ball, would you? You'd have your elbow here now, so the elbow can bend and hinge, so limbs in your swing can actually hinge and soften, okay? So that's the thing we've got to try and get yourself at start position. So your right thumb now, you can see this to me is probably a slightly stronger grip. That crease there going just right at your shoulder, left as we look. But I'd rather that, because that's going to give you a squarer club face initially, and then in time when that starts maybe drawing a bit too much, then we can kind of find a middle ground. But the moment to give yourself any kind of hope with a square club face, that palm has got to get more, say, up the sky. Palm sitting there rather than this smothered over, okay? And then from there, when you're on the range, what we want to eventually see, like I say, is shots going more that way, yeah? Make sure the handle gets forward at address. I think when you do this, now you build it, you can sort of see, there you go here, and I say put the hands forward there. So just that little movement there just gives you a little bit more sort of shaft lean. It's going to take the loft off that golf club in a good way. You're adding loft to the club anyway by leaning back and scooping it. So making sure you get onto that left side there is going to be a good thing. But again, a much more neutral grip. And then from there now, so the ball was moving forward. I said, I'll move the ball further forward. It's only a little bit. But you said from this position, this felt like a driver swing. Now, if we look at that there, nothing about that setup goes, oh, it's definitely got a driver swing. Yes, okay, there's a bit of tilt in your shoulders, but then this hand here is lower than your glove hand. So your shoulders should be slightly tilted. The gap between your arms now is normal. The ball is left of centre, isn't it? But it's not driver setup. So what it feels like and what it is, often very, very different in terms of the outcome, okay? But from there now, make your normal swing, okay? Your elbows and arms can bend now through impact. Let your arms soften through here, okay? We don't want to do, when I was to the side, you were sort of going, trying to drag it. Just let things fold. As if you're sort of just throwing a rugby ball and just, yeah, this way. You wouldn't sort of try and squeeze the ball to burst and then go straight left arm, yeah? Just soften, hinge, yeah? Soften, hinge. Get the body parts moving, because that's why it feels like you're whacking it so hard, because you're trying to move heavy furniture, gripping on so tight, yeah? Just get that speed going, all right? Hitting the ball fast is good, but we have a golf club that's going to be in a square position to start with, yeah? If you're gripping it that way, mate, you're going to fight a losing battle, as you're now seeing in the case. All right, mate?
Yeah, cool.
Make sense, yeah, with that grip, yeah? So palm up to sky, grip it, and then just, yeah, get you to that new position. Okay, buddy?